Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I'm here today to do the November general reading of Scorpio. Okay, so I do have to say that when I was shuffling everything, and because it takes me some time to get the cards out and read the energy, you were all over the place. Okay, so I do pick up on a few things firsthand. Like, there were just spouts of cards flying out. Actually, there's one set that came out and I don't even know where it came from, like, honest to God. So I will be pulling some clarifiers during this reading, but I wanted to go ahead and get the general layout down because there is so much going on. But I do want you to know that you have divine guidance. Okay, your guides are trying to help you, push you in a direction, and I think a lot of this has to do with some grand idea that you might be really nudged to go towards, but I feel like you're going to be going through a huge transformation this month as well. So the divine guidance says, the search for meaning in life, consider an alternative approach, surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So just remember, especially with divine guidance, I don't know if y'all have watched all of my videos, but when you are getting this overall feeling like, I don't know why, but I have to go do this, like I just feel pushed or pulled to do something, usually that is coming from them. Okay, so a lot of times here on the earthly plane, we feel contented. Okay, we're scared of change because of the unknown, but when your guides are trying to push you to something, it's usually for your higher good. So just remember that, okay? Because I do see a lot going on. Your overall energy, and I kind of wonder exactly what is going on. I feel that, especially with all of these cards, so you have the Queen of Staffs, and it could be a fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I feel like this could just be you feeling really passionate about something, but you're going through, I don't know if you can see that, the Eight of Swords. This is really about being in your head, or someone, you know, not getting the reciprocation that you need, and it's causing a lot of self-doubt. Okay, but you're going for the Ten of Cups. Like, you want your cups filled, and I feel like some of you, and this is the Six of Cups, I think that some of you may be going back to a time in the past where it's like, I remember when I felt good. I remember when I was passionate about things, and you want your dreams to come true. So, and I feel like, especially with the Death card, that you need to go through this big transformation in order to find that passion, that strong passion with the King of Staffs. And with the Knight of Pentacles too, so you see the King of Staffs and the Knight of Pentacles. So the King of Staffs looks kind of, and especially in this deck, he looks very content where he's at. Even though the fire energy is very passionate, he just looks like, I'm not sure, I feel pretty comfortable here. But then with the Knight of Pentacles, rushing to fulfillment. Okay, so this is Pentacles represent earthly matters. It could be money, it could be just an overall grounding feeling, but you need the scales of justice balance. Okay. So that's what I have for your overall energy, and I hope that makes sense to you. But what I have, and okay, so that could be some of you. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everyone. But this other little spread that popped out, and I really don't know where this came from. I was shuffling and I looked down and there's 3 cards sitting there. So some of you, I have the Queen of Cups. Now, this could represent a water sign, or it could just be you in general, Scorpio. But you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces or another Scorpio. But I really feel that this is you. So for the few of you that are going for some big goal or being pushed towards some big goal, the Queen of Cups represents just a very nurturing, very loving person who is feeling strong in their decision and listening to their inner guidance to have a new beginning. And the Ace of Staffs is all about action. The Staffs is action. But if you see this home in the background, I'm seeing this a lot throughout your spread. So some of you may be having this overall goal to either relocate or to maybe update the home. But I feel like a lot of you might be feeling this nudge to make a big move, whether that be career-wise, relationship-wise, or physically moving. So just remember, follow your intuition on that one. But so I'm doing things a little differently this time. Just trying to get a feel of what works and what comes out. So just be patient with me, okay? Now, the King of Michael. So this is for your beginning of November, and this represents the King of Swords. So this is very strong in your thought pattern, okay? And it does say on the bottom of the card, and I feel like a lot of it's standing your ground. You see how he's standing in front of his castle and he just has this look like, try me. Okay. So wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. So I feel like a lot of you, and especially with the cards below this, that you, especially if you're planning on making a big move, for those of you in a relationship or have things tying you to a certain place or thing, just remember that your opinions are just as important as theirs, and it's very important to not only communicate with your partner about things that you're feeling or things that you want to do in life, but just remember too that you need to be completely honest about what you want, and hopefully they'll be on the same page. But in the end, don't let someone else make a decision for you, okay? If this is something you're really being called to, some people aren't always on the same level. So if you're listening to your intuition and your inner guidance, you need to follow that, first off, plain and simple. So I feel like a lot of this is going to have to do around the home life, because you have the Four of Staffs. I love this deck, by the way. The pictures are so pretty. But again, the home. Okay, so this is all about stability within the home, and you might be really, again, talking about updating, talk about moving, whatever the case may be. But you really need to take the time to contemplate not only how you're going to do it, is your partner or the person or people that you're connected to where you're at, is this really what's going to be in your best interest, okay? And therefore, you need your inability to make the decision. So I feel like you almost need to go through this time of reflection and really figure out what it is that you want out of this, because you do have a lot going on. And I will clarify that. Let's see. Okay. Dear Spirit, can you tell me why the Two of Swords is here? Okay. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So I feel like this could be some sort of karmic completion, or, you know, that the wheel is turning in your favor. So don't... Okay, so this is good. This is good. You have the Sun underneath that. So whatever this decision is, when you make that decision, it will be very good for you. Okay? It is going to light up your life. And I'm actually glad to see this upright, because when I was shuffling all of these, I start everything out upright. So if they come out reverse, it's for a reason. So let's see. About the middle of the month, they're asking you to have strength, okay? Sorry, y'all. Okay, so goodness gracious. So having strength through all of this, I really feel like some of you are gonna have, and it could go two ways, okay? So not only to have strength, but you have the Knight of Cups. So it could be someone bringing a message to you, or you know, words of comfort, love messages, that kind of thing. But you are in full manifestation mode, okay? Like, everything I'm seeing in this is about having at least an inkling of what you want. And you want this so bad that you'll do anything to get it, is what I'm hearing. So then you have the Nine of Pentacles, and you know, this is about finding stability in your finances, and again, divine intervention. Like, I really feel like your guides are trying to push you in a certain direction, and only you know what that is. So trust your gut, okay? For some of you, at the end of the month, you could be feeling a little bored or frustrated within your relationship, because you do have the Four of Raphael, which is the Four of Cups. So this is about kind of feeling bored and content within the relationship. You also have the Three of Swords reverse and the Three of Staffs reverse. So, you know, with the Three of Swords, this is about heartbreak. This is about not feeling truly fulfilled within the relationship. So you could be having some sort of little spat, and it could cause some arguments, especially with the Three of Staffs. You have the Page of Cups too. So someone could just be acting immature, okay? And honestly, some of you might think that it's not going to work, or whatever the case may be. And I will clarify that, because I want to know if that's just you getting in over your head and being stressed out to the point where you're not really sure what's going to happen. And it might be because someone might not be on the same page as you as your new beginning, and they might not see it. But just remember, everyone has an ego, and ego doesn't want you to yeah, see, okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So, and again, you have these new beginnings trying to come to you, but I really feel like there's might be someone that's not on the same page as you. And again, back to what I was saying earlier, you can't let people make those decisions for you. If this is really what you want, then you should go for it, because I see the potential there. There's absolutely, but this Knight of Cups is facing all of this. So I feel that, okay, either someone might get upset and there's someone else that's going to possibly come in and try to like smooth things over, or it could be, let's see, I mean, it just could be you trying to say, hey, get on this boat. It's like my mom and I say, get on board the positive train, whoop whoop. So if someone within your environment is just being really negative and fearful of a new beginning, just try to remember that everyone takes their own time, and I don't necessarily see anything like a breakup, or I feel like it's just going to be more of a little spat, nothing too serious. Can you tell me why the Page of Cups and the Sun is reversed? But I really feel like this argument is going to be over a new beginning. Maybe someone's not quite ready for it. Okay, so we have Five of Pentacles and the Justice. Now, yes, okay, so I feel that, and again, the scales are balanced, okay? The Five of Pentacles is usually about someone feeling left out, but with it being reversed, it's a break in the downward spiral. So that means things are going to start looking up for you. And I think if it is a partner that's not on the same page as you as this new beginning, you just need to reassure them, I want you to be a part of this. Okay. So, and again, balancing those scales. So, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so someone could be getting upset. You have the Three of Swords again. Okay, so there most likely will be some sort of argument. But I feel like, okay, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But I think this is just more of you being like, hey, this is what I want, and I'm going to cut through the BS. This is what I want, and I want you to be a part of it. Okay? But I don't think it's going to change your mind on your new beginning. And if it does, then just remember that might lead to some more issues down the road, okay? So, my new Spirit Guide deck, I'm so excited to share this with y'all. I pulled out 3 cards as a clarifier just to kind of give you an idea of what steps that you need to take in order to get to this point. And, what your spirit guides want you to know. So first off, sorry, that sun is right in my eye. Clarity. So I really feel like this is going to be a big breakthrough for y'all, and you're going to be listening to that inner voice and know that is the truth of your soul. Okay. I feel that when you start listening to that inner pull and that push to get to your new beginning, that you're going to know this is what's best for you. And you have high expectations and you have goals, okay? And so this I really feel like you're just going to have to go through that process of getting to it, but you absolutely have new beginnings on the way, okay? A new thought process, inspiration, and the fact that you have 2 East cards, like, that is huge. That's where you start. So just remember that when all of this is going down, that you have something huge coming your way, and you need to follow that inner guidance, okay? But this is going to be a huge growing process for you, and you just need to trust it, okay? trust the higher perspective. They know things that we don't, and they just want what's best for us. So Scorpio, I hope this resonates with you. I am so excited to be getting back in, and please let us know how we're doing. Like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, and please comment if it resonates, if there's anything that you might want to see differently. The only reason I don't shuffle, because you see how much I'm doing, I don't want to waste any more time. So just know that we are all of love and light, and we appreciate you all. So keep in touch, and we'll talk to you soon. Good luck.